Hey guys, so I hate that I have to film this video, but it's part of the binge eating saga that is going on. I have opened up about binge eating. I have talked a lot about it. I have opened up about things that I wouldn't even want to open up about with people in my real life. I have bared my soul into sharing, that part of me, and I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed.
I'm ashamed, I'm embarrassed.
I am being vulnerable, and I almost feel like I'm being mocked. And there's just so much disrespect around my eating disorder.
It is cruel. It is just the lack of sympathy, which I'm not asking for sympathy, but for the lack of a better term or word, the lack of sympathy regarding the subject is very sad.
I do what I ate today videos when I am losing weight, when I'm not losing weight. I do what I ate today videos, and people always call me a liar. They say, this is not what you eat. I want to see the truth. I want to see what you eat during a binge. You didn't get to be almost 600 pounds with just eating that. People are constantly calling me a liar when I do what I eat today videos. I have never, hands down, lied in a what I ate today video. I have no reason to whatsoever. I will admit that I do choose days to do those videos where I am eating less, because overeating and overindulgence, it is pretty embarrassing. But binging is a whole other level. But people are constantly telling me, why don't you film a what I ate today video when you are having a binge day or a binge night? I almost feel like I've been manipulated into it, because I get a lot of people saying it could be good for education reasons, you could help other people, you might be able to bond with your audience more and things like that, and it really got to me. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna film everything that I eat during a binge day, because that is what people request of me, because I'm constantly being called a liar every single time I upload a what I ate today video. So I was like, all right, let's do this. Let's do, a different version of what I ate today. The comments are disgusting. People are still calling me a liar about what I ate during a binge day. That's crazy. What would be the point in me showing that if I didn't show everything I truly ate? There would be no point. There's no productivity in it. It's just, I'd be lying to my audience about something that is so serious to me. I can't comprehend at all. I swear it's almost like people want me to be lying just so they have more stuff to talk about. The people who believe my video, there are a lot of you who are just like, this is so disgusting. This is pathetic. I can't believe you're like this. You do not say that to people with an eating disorder. Eating disorders are not chosen. You don't wake up one day and choose to binge, to have that urge, choose to have an eating disorder and have it ruin your life. And that goes on both spectrums. And I don't know anything about the other side of it, but on my side and what I have dealt with for a lot of my life, this is not something I chose. The words being thrown at me saying I am pathetic and disgusting and all of these horrible things, you guys really need to look in the mirror. You ask for these types of videos, I give them to you, and you are it's not right. And I think what messes with me the most is that this is just such a toxic community. This community is so toxic, and I did not create that for myself. A lot of people think I did, but I didn't. It is the reaction channels. There is a couple in particular. There's a main one that we all know who it is, who is disgusting, right along with the trolls and the haters. For anyone to think it's okay to literally react to someone, anyone with mental illness problems, with indecisiveness because of mental illness problems, someone who has a cycle because of mental illness problems, and someone who is morbidly obese because of an eating disorder and a food addiction is unbelievable. It's unbelievable. And the fact that me sharing what I eat in a day during a binge and I get attacked, there are still reaction channels reacting to it, saying rude things. It's wild, and it's because of the community that is surrounded in my life. I just can't even explain it. Like the community that watches me, it's so like crazy to wrap my head around that I literally am getting paid for people to treat me as a punching bag, because that's literally it. Because if I was anyone else sitting here talking to you about my problems, whether they be mentally, physically, or my disorder, the comments would be completely different. And you cannot sit there and tell me it's because of the mistakes I've done in the past, or it's because I have an attitude here and there. Those aren't excuses anymore. This is all just become too much. It's disgusting. And you guys have to realize that I, as a person, am nowhere near as bad as the people who are part of hAydURr and Kiwi Farms and reaction channels that call people, you know, sodium whales and saying things about cheese curds. It's not cute. It's not cute. It's not funny. People enjoy it because it's drama. People enjoy making fun of my disorder because I'm Amberlynn Reid. And no matter what I go through, it's a joke and it's funny and it's a lie. I have had this whole story and narrative created by strangers, where once I turn off the camera, I have all these people in my life who think completely different than these strangers online, which thank God, because the people in my life love me, care about me, and they know that I'm a good person. And I'm fun to be around, and they have to constantly remind me, you need to ignore the people online because they don't know the real you. But it's just crazy that there is a whole different life and a different person that you guys don't know. It's almost because a big portion of you won't let yourself get to know the real me. because it's so fun to be part of this like mob of just and I keep using the word disgusting because it is repulsive. It is actually
disgusting.
That is literally the word for it. And this goes beyond even just my disorder. It's like I posted a Snapchat rant that people expect an apology for, and I'm not gonna give it because that was for Hater Nation and the trolls and the people who say cruel things in the comments. If you guys haven't done that, then that was not for you. Genuinely from the bottom of my heart, thank you for not being such a horrible person like these other people. That is why it doesn't deserve an apology. If anyone deserves an apology, it is me. Me. I get nitpicked, bullied, rumors are spread about me. I am abused mentally online every single day. And people think because I stuck up for myself and I defended myself that I have to apologize. I don't mean to come, up in here with some type of attitude, but I am just, it is the things that people could say about me. I understand, like, yeah, say things about my outfit, you don't like it, whatever, my hair looks a mess, whatever, that doesn't matter. But when you're sitting there knocking my character and lying about me and just saying things that like an elementary like bully would say, or like an abuser, a mental abuser would say to someone, when those things are being done, I'm going to defend myself because I'm done not defending myself. I have gotten several messages from people saying, start defending yourself, you do not deserve this. And I would ignore it. I would ignore it because I knew it would make it worse, but I'm at the point where, what's even the point anymore? What's the point of standing down, cowering down? I'm not gonna let people walk all over me, and I will defend myself, and I will not apologize for how I felt in that Snapchat rant, because everything I said is 100% true, and I will stand by that. That is for the people who have been abusing me over and over and over. That is not for the people who have not been abusing me. If I hurt anyone or made anyone think differently of me because of it, like people who truly care about me and I care about them, then I am sorry. That I will apologize for. But to the hater nation, not gonna happen. It's just not gonna happen because this has been going on for far too long, and the reaction channels have made this beautiful glory of justifying cruel behavior, and it's gross. It's honestly gross, but it's so easy to sit there and judge me because while you're judging me, you're not taking a look in the mirror. You get to ignore your problems, you get to act like you're high and mighty, and you are just the most perfect person in the world. You don't make mistakes. You're perfect. So during that reaction, you're in this like little fairy tale land, or like the haters doing their little comments, they're in a completely different space because they're not having to deal with their own life. Whether that be a boring life, they just need some entertainment, or because they're trying to find an outlet because they are miserable within themselves. And that's when I start to form pity for some of these people. Because if you are going through something so hard that you have to literally degrade someone else, which then in fact you're degrading yourself, then that's sad. I know there's a such thing as sociopaths or people who are not empathetic or people who aren't sympathetic. I know there's people like that, and majority of the people who are part of Hater Nation, or they troll or they say rude things, and some reaction channels, they are those things. They lack the emotions and feelings of morally doing the right thing And I feel like doing the right thing is standing up for people who have mental illnesses and who are morbidly obese and sharing their story, morally sticking up for them. And the fact that you can sit there behind a computer, a keyboard, whatever it may be, and continue to be that rotten person shows how much you hate yourself. And I know a lot of people are going to be in delusional land like per usual, but there is no way that a happy person who loves themselves would ever want to make someone feel bad about themselves. It's not how this world works. At all. A therapist will tell you that. Someone with common knowledge will tell you that. A psychology class will tell you that. If you are a happy person who loves yourself and loves life, you're gonna want other people to feel that way. Somehow, some way, there is a community who is glorifying bullying, and I am the one that is being bullied, and it's such a juvenile word, which is totally fine. I know I'm 29 years old, but it is happening, and a lot of people know it's happening. That is why reaction channels are popular, because the ruder you are, the more views you get. So when you go to the bank, remember that each penny you're receiving is from every single rude remark you have ever made about me or Chantel or Amy's life journey. Doesn't even matter. Because let me tell you something. Fat phobia is a thing. Being fat phobic is a thing. Us as morbidly obese women, we are a target. Even if you're obese yourself, you want to target us. That's just the way life works. Because there are worse people on YouTube who don't have reaction channels, who don't get this type of cruelty. It's unbelievable. I'm a small channel. And there are channels with millions of people who have done horrible things, who aren't even sorry, who haven't changed at all. And the love and support keeps pouring in. But since I'm not the typical attractive person, and I have tree trunk legs, and I'm a sodium whale, and you know, I wear Tens as panties, it's easy to make fun of me. It's easy to be rude to me. It's easy to poke at me and punch me, right? Stop judging others on their mental illnesses and on their eating disorders. It's not okay. You are not perfect. Stop calling people disgusting because they have a chemical in their brain that makes them a certain way. It's not okay. And I know I'm sitting here repeating myself and going in a circle, and I know it's gonna go in one ear and it's not even gonna go out the other one, because it's just gonna hit you in the ear like this. Because you guys are delusional. My goodness, it feels so good to rant. And I know a lot of people are gonna get mad about this video, and I'm sure a lot of people haven't even made it this far. But you guys, there's a huge group of you that I love. And I know you guys, I was gonna say I know you guys love me, but that's not true. I know you guys enjoy me as a person, and I appreciate that group. I acknowledge you guys, and I love you, and I see you guys.